Hey there, are you sitting down? Good, because Wayfair's end-of-season sale is here, and you can shop it from your couch. It's Wayfair's Labor Day clearance, and it's on now. Right now, you can score up to 70% off everything home at Wayfair, like up to 50% off outdoor furniture and decor, and up to 70% off area rugs, plus amazing doorbuster deals, and 24-hour surprise flash deals on Wayfair home finds in every style. And get it all with fast shipping on everything, right to your door. From furniture to faucets, this is your last chance of the season to score huge deals at Wayfair. Don't let the final days of summer pass you by without shopping these end-of-season savings. So don't wait. Like summer, these savings won't last. Head to wayfair.com today to score up to 70% off everything home. Celebrate your holiday weekend with can't-miss savings before they run out. Shop Wayfair's Labor Day clearance now through September 2nd at wayfair.com.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Wayfair's Labor Day clearance is here. Right now, score up to 70% off everything home, plus fast shipping on everything right to your door. Shop now through September 2nd at wayfair.com.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
It's a new day, Newnan. Yes, it is, baby. Baby, baby, baby. I am Newnan Time-Herald, the podcast, the website, the social media, the entertainer of the masses, the man who wears his glasses and who puts his hand on butts. My girlfriend's butt. I don't like walk around just touching butts. Anyways, today we have a special sneak peek at... Why did I say sneak peek? It ain't a sneak peek. It is just the thing. Well, I guess it's a sneak peek of the video. There is a video on Facebook of us interviewing the Newnan Times-Herald. And I encourage you to check out the video version, just going over to our Facebook, facebook.com/Newnan Time-Herald. But if you don't want to do that, we have pulled the audio from that video, and we will be playing it here today. You will be able to hear the interview exactly as it went down. No editing done. No changing of anything that the Newnan Times-Herald said or did not say. This is the pure audio from that interview. So the quality won't be as good as sitting in front of our fancy microphones. It comes straight from an iPhone video. So I apologize if you're like, oh, this doesn't sound as good. It sounds better on the computer, but it still sounds good because it's my voice, and my voice is what the angels cry about in like a romantic way. So anyways, great to have you here, and I hope you enjoy this direct audio from our Newnan Times-Herald interview. Yeah, if you just... I gotta do the introduction thing. I gotta do all the thing that they sent us, and then we'll cut to you. I'll cut to you in just a little bit. Did you start already?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, friends, neighbors, family. It's awesome to have you here in Harold's home for this. We're really calling it just a huge milestone. I know we've been kind of bad about when we hit our huge milestones, waiting a little bit too long to celebrate them. And we're kind of in that same position. This is supposed to be our 7,000 follower milestone, and we're about to hit 8,000 followers. Our Facebook has been averaging 2.5 million views a month. Website traffic is breaking all kinds of records thanks to all those hot cops out there, so thank you for that. Way to be hot. And I'm kind of blown away that this is actually what we're going to get to do today, that we are doing an interview in my home with the Newnan Times-Herald. Before we get started, though, as part of the agreement, I have a couple of things to read. This is from the offices of Herald, Morgan & Morgan. In an age of constant noise, traffic on the streets and in our minds, where truth competes with spectacle and headlines often divide more than they inform, two kinds of journalists have stood on different stages but with the same mission in their hearts. The serious journalist seeks clarity in the chaos. They ask hard questions, shine light into dark corners, and carry the weight of facts with care.
Their work builds trust, empowers citizens, and when done correctly, defends democracy. The satirical journalist holds up a funhouse mirror to society, not to mock it, but to reveal its contradictions, its hypocrisies, and its uncomfortable and often hilarious truths. With humor as their tool, they reach people who might otherwise turn away. They provoke thought, they challenge power, and yes, they connect us through laughter, through shared recognition, through uncomfortable honesty. It's time to stop hearing those voices as separate. Both are driven by the same core values: truth, accountability, and the belief that people deserve to understand the world they live in, whether that be to change it, embrace it, or laugh at it. When serious and satirical journalists recognize each other as allies, they remind the public that journalism is not a freestyle, it is a chorus. And when that chorus is united in purpose, it can do more than report the news. It can bring people together. It can heal divisions. It can build stronger communities. So whether the truth comes with a straight face or a raised eyebrow, listen, share, support it, because both are telling us something we need to hear. For 5 long years, something curious has lingered in the air, a quiet tension, an absence felt more than spoken. On one side, the Newnan Times-Herald, a pillar of traditional journalism, a chronicle of our city's everyday heartbeat. On the other, Newnan Times-Herald, a voice of satire, insight, and community spirit, bubbling up from the streets of Bullsboro, the tables of Redneck Gourmet, the chairs of Cuts and Comics, where laughter and truth meet just over a shared city name on a driver's license. 2 voices, 1 town, and for far too long, no conversation between them. But that's changing. After 5 years of silence, the wall is coming down. The Newnan Times-Herald has finally recognized what so many in our city have known all along, that Herald, in his own heartfelt way, has been doing what journalists strive to do, bringing people together, shining a light, and making us feel a little more seen. This isn't just a handshake between 2 media outlets. It's a moment of realignment. It's about realizing that serious news and sharp-witted satire aren't rivals, they're partners. Both speak to the soul of Newnan, and that soul is crying out, "Mom, Dad, please stop fighting and take me to my Little League game." Well, get in the car, Newnan. First pitch is in 15 minutes. This interview between the Newnan Times-Herald and Newnan Times-Herald is more than just a base hit. It's a home run. A run around the bases of what makes our city special. This conversation could change how we listen to each other. It could reshape how stories are told here, and maybe it'll remind us that even when we sing in different tones, we can still sing together. Living on love, buying on time. Humans of Newnan, this is your song too. We've been through storms, real ones and the quiet ones in our hearts. We've lost, we've rebuilt, we've grieved, and we've grown. But somewhere along the way, when our living rooms fell under the shadows of towering apartment buildings, we started moving past each other instead of toward each other. It's time we came home. Not just to our houses, but to our neighbors' house too. Newnan isn't just a place on a map. It's the feeling of someone waving an American flag from the bed of their truck. It's getting kicked out of chatty Newnan women for the 5th time. It's the familiar faces at the Newnan Cougars game. Go Cougs. It's the kindness that doesn't make front page news, but makes front heart news. We need that again. We need community. We need to show up for each other, listen more deeply, and find what we still have in common. Love for this town, pride in our roots, and hope for what we can build together. No one else is going to do it for us. We are Newnan. Every neighbor, every voice, every heart still willing to believe that we belong to something bigger than ourselves. So let this be the moment we say it out loud. Newnan, the city of us. Let's rebuild not just Newnan House Motel, but Newnan Us Motel. Let's connect not just with old friends, but with the new old friends we'll share a coffee with at Leaf and Bean. Let's bring Newnan back, not to what it was, but to what it can be again. For well over a century, the Newnan Times-Herald has been more than just a newspaper. It's been Newnan's trusted voice, its mirror, and its memory. This beloved publication has stood as a cornerstone of Coweta County, chronicling not just the major events that shaped the region, but the everyday moments that gave it heart. In a world where headlines come and go, the Times-Herald has remained steadfast, a paper with roots deep in southern soil and a not-so-secret garden of truth and effort. Through times of peace and conflict, hardship and growth, Ellis Crook selling groceries and Ellis Crook selling vodka, it has consistently delivered timely, thoughtful reporting with integrity and care. What makes the Newnan Times-Herald exceptional is its balance of tradition and evolution. It has honored the past with dignified coverage of local history while adapting to the future through digital transformation, community engagement, and a renewed focus on voices that represent the full spirit of Newnan. It hasn't just reported on change, it's helped lead it. Clay and his team have been nothing short of intentional and integral. Generations have grown up with its pages spread out on lunch tables at Golden's on the Square. Its headlines clipped and saved in family photo albums. Its stories shaping conversation, not just locally, but more than locally, furtherly. Through tornadoes and high school graduations, elections and obituaries, it has never lost sight of its purpose: to inform, to connect, and to serve. What sets the Newnan Times-Herald apart is its deep care for the people it writes about and for the town it calls home. There is pride in the place it represents. Pretty good for you, right? It's not just a publication. It's an institution, a keeper of community memory, a force for local connection, and most of all, a testament to what journalism can be when it's done right. In a town steeped in tradition, Newnan Times-Herald burst onto the scene like a front porch breeze, unexpected, refreshing, and unmistakably local and blowy. What began as a modest offbeat voice, Herald quickly became a beloved staple of Newnan life, proving that journalism doesn't always need a necktie to tell the truth.
Big news! Wayfair's end-of-season sale is here. It's Wayfair's Labor Day clearance. Right now, you can score up to 70% off everything home at Wayfair, plus amazing doorbuster deals and 24-hour surprise flash deals on home finds in every style. This is your last chance to score end-of-season savings, and it's happening now. Did we mention fast shipping on everything? Don't wait. Head to wayfair.com today to score up to 70% off now through September 2nd.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F-words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic!
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/zip to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
These are our foster cats with the Newnan Humane Society. This is Beetle. You can adopt Beetle. Harold didn't arrive with a press badge or a polished studio. He arrived with heart, humor, and a sharp instinct for what makes a community tick. Whether he's poking fun at local quirks, spotlighting hidden gems, or gently holding up a mirror to small town life, Harold has tapped into something rare, authentic connection. Though he has not always seen eye to eye with the locals, he has always seen heart to eye. His gift isn't just in making people laugh, it's in making them feel seen through satire, storytelling, and spontaneity. Newnan Time with Harold has managed to do what many outlets strive for but few achieve: build trust through personality, vulnerability, and unfiltered honesty. Harold doesn't report at the community, he speaks with it. He listens, he amplifies the good, the bad, and even sprayberries. He reminds Newnan that behind every storefront, pothole, and city council decision is a reason worth smiling and a neighbor worth knowing. In doing so, he's created more than a media channel. He's created the best version of Newnan to ever exist, ever. Newnan Time with Harold brings it all back home. It's scrappy, it's soulful, and it's rooted in deep local pride. It doesn't just fill a gap, it fills a need to laugh, to question, to remember, and most importantly, to feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself. Harold has proven that you don't need a newsroom to be a journalist. You just need a voice, a platform, and a whole lot of free time. And Newnan is better, brighter, and men are growing mustaches more often because of him. The interview we've all been waiting for starts now. For 5 years, the streets have whispered. The comments have speculated. The coffee shop combos have ended with, "You know what needs to happen?" And now it's finally here. Newnan Time with Harold is sitting down with the Newnan Times-Herald. That's right. The town's most unexpected voice is joining forces with its most established name. The unfiltered meets the formal. The porch talk meets the press room. The past and the future are finally shaking hands, and the whole city should be watching. This isn't just an interview, it's a moment. A bridge between two powerful storytellers who, in their own way, have always fought for the same thing: Newnan's truth, Newnan's heart, and Newnan's people. Expect honesty. Expect surprises. Expect maybe a little awkwardness. But most of all, expect a conversation that could change how this town sees itself. Because when you bring together the ink of legacy and the spark of satire, something real happens. Something big. Friends, family, locals, and visitors. The Newnan Times-Herald. I want to express again how excited I am to have you here with us today. I have been promising the people this for weeks now, that the Newnan Times-Herald will be here for an exclusive interview. I've reached out to all of you to see what kind of questions you would have for the Newnan Times-Herald. And I'm just going to go through a couple of these. And hopefully, if you feel comfortable, just share your thoughts. If you want to just keep ignoring me, like you've been doing for the last 5 years, I understand that too, but I'm glad to have you this close. Justin McCafferty, silly, first of all, wants to know, how dare you? Okay. Lydia Rose wants to know, do you plan to inform citizens of exactly the repercussions of Project Sail before it's greenlit? Like, while there's still time to oppose it and everything, or not? Okay. Jordan Horn wants to know, how do you as a news publication feel about roundabouts? Thank you. Charles Thomas asks, where is the strategic Kim's Ranch supply? I understand. Matthew Meehan wants to know, this is kind of a lighthearted one, which might help relieve some of the tension. When will the city erect a monument for Mr. Personality? Danielle Caldwell, wants to know, when are we getting a Sonic? Jack Hilton of Newnan wants to know, this may be a tougher question, how much of a kickback do you get for every tax increase? Jimmy Coslow, he wants to know, why do we have Dunkin' Donuts all over Coweta County and not one Krispy Kreme? Okay. And finally, Dylan Moeller wants to know, when's are they actually hiring? When's are they actually hiring? I want to thank you so much for being here. I know that it's an around-the-clock responsibility that you take in this city. It's the same way for me. I'm always trying to find ways to connect and speak to the people. And I know for you, it's my workload, but at least doubled, maybe close to double. It means a lot that you were able to come here today after we've been separated for so long, for years now. No matter how much I've reached out to you and acknowledged you and paid tribute to you in so many ways, it's awesome that this is the first time you've pretended like I exist, showed that I exist, because we have the same goal, and it's incredible to have you here. So I just want to thank you. Did you have anything you wanted to say? Okay, thank you. What if I shook you? Thank you. I die.